This is Judy from Everly Short Pump. I'm here with good news. It is 10 o'clock on Monday, the 6th, and on my weekly edition of Good News and Gab with Judy. I first want to say this gentleman, John Krasinski, also has a good news station, and I believe he might have copied me. My first broadcast was Monday the 30th, and his came out the 31st. I don't want to actually, accuse him of copying, but it is rather interesting that time-wise, his followed mine. The other funny thing about this is he had 12 million views. I have just over 80. I would really like to compete with John Krasinski on this. So share my video with your friends and family, but right now we're going to get into some good news. Everly Short Pump is in Richmond, Virginia, and we are a community that's still pre-leasing. We are a Greystar active adult community, and so on that note, my first story that I'd like to share with y'all is the Virginia sends home the first COVID-19 patient. He has turned a corner. Doctors and nurses in a Spotsville hospital recently celebrated the release of the county's first COVID-19 patient. Video shows staffers at Spotsville Regional Medical Center sending off the man who is holding balloons and a poster stating, "You're going to go down in history." The nurse who cared for the man said that there were days it did not look like he was going to recover, and then he turned a corner. The hospital spokesperson said patient and his family have become part of their family, and they are excited for the next step in his recovery. 18 people have tested positive for COVID-19 in Spotsville County as of Saturday morning. But the good news is we had one that recovered and is home with his family. And we're going to just pray that that continues with all of our people that we find out have contracted this virus. On another note, different turn, this is a story about music. I think everybody can appreciate what music means in their lives, but I don't know if you know exactly the impact that music can have. The title of this article says, "Music takes 13 minutes to release sadness and 9 to make you happy," says a new study. The British Academy of Sound Therapy has been studying the beneficial effects of listening to music for the therapeutic purposes for years. A new research by the BAST has tried to identify exactly what kind of music stimulates positive and neural responses and how long one must listen before the responses become activated. Most people hear or actively listen to music every day, and as humans, we tend to change our playlists based on our moods, explained the neuroscience at BAST. Music psychologists have proven time and time again that music can have an effect on our health. So with that in mind, wouldn't it be great if we could prescribe music to help certain mood states? That's exactly what they have succeeded in doing at the Music of Medicine, and some results have been truly stunning. In a pre-trial survey of over 5,700 people involved in the project, 89% of the participants said that music was essential to their health and well-being. Music for relaxation, 13 minutes was found to be optimum listening time in the case of music to relax. This kind of music was characterized with a slow tempo, simple melodies, and no lyrics like "Weightlessness" by Marconi Union. That song from this Manchester-based music trio was found to reduce symptoms and anxieties up to 65%. Our test subjects reported positive benefits, including decreased muscle tension, negative thoughts, disappearing, feeling peaceful and contented, and being able to sleep better, exclaimed the study. That's because 79% had reduced muscle tension, 84% had less negative thoughts, and 82% had a better night's sleep. Music for happiness? For those like GNN founder, which is the Good News Network, who prefers dancing to get their cardio benefits, even less music is scientifically found to bring greater power into your legs and happiness into your mind. After listening to driving rhythm and fast tempo, music with happy lyrical content for just 9 minutes, that's 9 minutes of listening to music, 89% of participants had improved energy levels, 65% laughed more and felt happier, 82% felt able to take on anything and felt more in control of their lives. I just would like all of us to think about what kind of music we listen to that makes us happy. And now that we know that scientifically music is something that reduces stress and creates happiness, I really hope all of us take some time to enjoy music and enjoy the benefits of music. I'd love to know if there is certain music that you like, that you feel reduces your stress and creates happiness. Please share a comment with me in the box if there is. I will move on to my last story. After Chicago becomes one of the biggest U.S. cities to ditch overdue library fees, books returns surge by 240%. Chicago books lovers are no longer being daunted by the heap of library late fees, and librarians are delighted to report that the book returns have surged by 240%. The Windy City became one of the first major cities in the nation, following others such as San Diego and Nashville, to do away with overdue library fees after Mayor Lori Lightfoot approved the policy in a bid to encourage literacy and educational resources amongst the lowest income communities. Since it went into full effect across the city's 81 neighborhoods and regional libraries on October 1st, librarians have said the policy has been instrumental in welcoming more patrons back to their locations. According to the Associated Press, Library Commissioner Andrea Taylor emphasized the policy's success in her fellow city council members during the budgetary meetings last month. Just by word of mouth and also on the library social media page like Facebook, we saw a lot of patrons saying, "Oh my God, this is great. I'm going to bring back my books. I've been hesitant to come back to the library because I owe these fines." Mayor Lightfoot will reportedly continue her commitment to supporting the Chicago library system by providing funding for 15 to 20 city libraries to begin opening Sundays in 2020. Now, this story is a little old, and so even though it says the libraries will be open, most probably with everything else going on in the country right now, the libraries are closed. But the good news of this story is that people are enjoying going back to the libraries again, and it's all because they stopped with the fees, and people could return the books with no charge. So, with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching.